Hi guys, welcome. Today I want to make this video because of this comment right here. So I shared a tweet about my leaderboard on Socket Protocol, and this user Joshua King asked me what is the tweet about that is inquisitive, and because of this I'm going to be making this video. So I'll be telling you about Socket Protocol, and I'll also be telling you about Wallchain. Okay, I'll be telling you about Wallchain, and I'm going to be discussing everything that you need to know. Okay, this tweet that I made right here is actually going to give me reward tentatively. It's going to give me a reward tentatively. So before diving into what Socket Protocol is, I'll first try to explain an idea to you. In Web3, the current meta is InfoFi. Okay, and what this InfoFi is about attention. Like making a post now. Let's say I made a post like this post that I made here. I made a post about Socket Protocol. Okay, so this post is actually bringing attention to Socket Protocol. So when I share posts like this, people engage, and I create content about projects like this. I'm actually adding value to these projects. Okay, and that project in return gives me reward for adding value. So basically that is how InfoFi is, and how this attention I'm getting from this post can be converted into reward. Okay, so now before I go deeply into what Socket Protocol is, I want to explain to you the role of Wallchain in this whole thing. Okay, so as you can see right here, Wallchain, the future of growth powered by AI, backed by Alliance DAO. Okay, so Wallchain is actually a platform. Okay, it is a platform on InfoFi that tracks all the engagements that we get on our posts. Okay, so let me search for Socket Protocol now. Okay, and you see a lot of people posting about this particular project. Okay, so this lot, you can see this person, Baba Crypto, Fab Source, all these people, they are posting about Socket Protocol. They are posting about this project, and their posts are getting views, engagements, and the like. So what Wallchain does is that Wallchain tracks, once you connect your Twitter account to Wallchain, it's going to track all the engagements that you get on your post. Okay, so if you make a post, like if you make a tweet, you share an idea or a content about a project on Wallchain ecosystem. Right here, as you can see at the top here, these are like projects on the Wallchain ecosystem. If I click on leaderboard, you can see projects you can talk about. So what Wallchain does is that it tracks the engagements that you get on this particular project. Okay, whenever you post about them on your Twitter account. Okay, and it rewards you with something called Quacks. Okay, as you can see here, it rewards you with something called Quacks. So for each project, there is a leaderboard on Wallchain. So let me use Socket Protocol as an example. I clicked on Socket Protocol. So this is the leaderboard on Socket Protocol. So what those Quacks that you earn get you is a position on this leaderboard. And when you post more, when you are more active, you interact with content about the project that you are interested in, like all these contents, now you interact with them, you are going to be earning Quacks, and that Quack is going to place you on on the leaderboard of the particular project that you are talking about. So you have to be active. Okay, so right here is mindshare. Okay, mindshare right here is the quality weighted attention that your post gets, okay, from your public engagement. So what Wallchain does is that it reads all your contents, okay, and uses it to give you Quacks. It helps you gather your mind share, and it gives you Quack. So if you're interested in any projects here, all you need to do is to connect your Twitter account to Wallchain, okay, and you get rewarded. All right, I'll still delve. I'll go more into that later. Okay, now the project that I currently am posting about is Socket Protocol. Okay, and you might want to ask, what is Socket Protocol? Because if you want to decide to go into something like this, you want to know what the project is about. Okay, so this is Socket Protocol website, and it is the first chain abstraction protocol. If you go to their documentation, you would read more about what they are. Okay, you read more about what they are. Right here you can see they are the first chain abstraction protocol, and what this does is that you can, as a user, if you want to move token from one particular blockchain to another, instead of doing things manually, you can, on a decentralized application powered by Socket Protocol, you can do that just by connecting your wallet and moving the thing at once with one transaction. Okay, so you can just say it's like one universal plug for blockchain liquidity. So just if you read all of this, I don't want to bore you, and because time is not on our side, you will see what Socket Protocol is and what they offer. Okay, so if you're a developer, you can deploy your app, okay, on any supported chain. All right, you can deploy your app on any supported chain. These are some of the use cases. You can see chain abstracted swap. That means you can swap a USDC from Ethereum mainnet to USDC on Solana without leaving the particular decentralized app. Okay, you can see chain abstracted accounts here. It's talking about having your asset across seamless across multiple networks. Okay, you have a unified balance. Let me show you an example. This is an exchange, okay, and it's powered by Socket Protocol. So right here you can see my balance across different wallets. I have multiple wallets here. So what this thing is speaking about is that what this particular protocol is saying is that you can swap from, let me give you an example. I have Ethereum on base right here. Okay, so I click on Ethereum on base. I can decide to swap it to let me say USDC on Solana. Okay, let me choose Solana here. Okay, then I click on USDC. You can see. So now this is my Solana wallet that I connected. Okay, in your own case, you see connected. You see a place where it tells you to connect wallets. So I can easily swap USDC here. Let me say I want to swap half of my USDC. I can easily swap USDC here to USDC on Solana in one click. Before, it was very, very difficult. What I used to do back then is I have to move my Solana to my Ethereum, swap it to USDC, send it to an exchange like Binance and the likes, and now send the USDC to my Solana wallet on Phantom. That's very, very like tedious, and it's time consuming. So on here you can just do everything all at once. So basically that is how swap and that's how chain abstraction works. Okay, so that is basically how Socket Protocol works, what products they are bringing to the market. If you want to know more about them, I'll drop the link to this documentation. You can just read more about it. Okay, so now let us go to the reward part. Okay, so when you create content about Socket Protocol, just like this one that I have here, if you go to my profile, you see a lot of content about Socket Protocol. So if you create content around Socket Protocol, maybe you make a tweet, you decide to write a thread, okay, or you make videos, but you shall post it, you're going to be earning Quacks. Okay, you're going to be earning Quacks, and those Quacks are not just earning them for fun. Okay, when these particular projects decide to launch a token in the future, okay, when they decide to launch a token in the future, you have a chance of qualifying for those tokens. Okay, so what people do is that we try as much as possible to put ourselves on this leaderboard. Okay, so right here, this is the 30 days leaderboard, and this is the 7 days leaderboard. Currently I'm number 239 on the 30 days leaderboard, and on the 7 days leaderboard I'm number 95. So the more active you are, the more you rise through the ranks. Okay, Wallchain is not the only InfoFi platform. There are other InfoFi platform, but for Socket Protocol, they did their campaign on they are doing their campaign on Wallchain. So you need to connect to Wallchain to actually participate in this. Okay, so that is it about Socket Protocol and how you can earn reward. Okay, so try as much as possible to climb the leaderboard, tweet about Socket Protocol, tag them in the tweets. This is all what InfoFi is all about. You build awareness for your project, you earn Quacks. If you are using other InfoFi platform, you earn whatever they are using in their platform, and you rise through the ranks. Recently, I got an airdrop from what's this project called? I got an airdrop from Sapien. Yeah, I got an airdrop on Sapien, and it was through InfoFi. It was on an InfoFi platform called Cookie.fun. I got an airdrop for them from just because I tweeted about Sapien. Okay, so right now these days you cannot just let your account there be idle. You have to, start posting stuff about projects, get engagement, get what you need to climb the leaderboard, and you will get rewarded. So it is very simple. Like I said, if you want to get started, I will drop the link to join in the description of this video, in the comments, or somewhere you can see it. So once you join, you link your Twitter account. Okay, once you link your Twitter account, let me go to the main page. You are going to see something like this. Click on add to Chrome. Add this extension to your Chrome browser. What it does is helps you read your chain score, your X score. Okay, that's your reputation score. You can increase this, and when you engage more with people on the timeline. Okay, so once you've done that, you come here, you pick any project that you would like to engage with. Some people are engaging with Covalent, some people are engaging with Limitless, some people are Avantis, Socket, some people are even doing everything. But in my own case, I like streamlining my posts to just one. So currently I'm doing Socket protocol. I'm actively quacking about Socket protocol. Okay, you can decide to choose 2, you can decide to choose 3 or all, but it's better to just streamline your focus to one project. So basically that is it about the video. I really appreciate you. If you are like this person who asked what this is about, this is InfoFi, and people are making money on InfoFi just by tweeting with their Twitter account. Okay, so people are making money. Don't snooze, don't lose. Before the meta dies down, ensure that you actually get your own reward. All right, so if you are into video like this, please do well to subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to this, follow me. I post updates like this, I post alpha like this, and I'm sure that you will gain a lot. Turn on the bell notification button if you are interested in seeing my notification, and I'll see you in my next video. Have a nice day.